I am Jonathan Ropp, the president of Atwood Heritage. So the products that we make here, we ferment and cold smoke and do a dry cure. The product is shelf stable, and we achieve this by controlling the water activity. This makes it very nice for the consumer in that it doesn't have to be refrigerated. So we're selling our products through different distribution channels, and that is about 70% of our business. The other 30% is direct to consumer. So the new packaging looks like this. We have bison, wild boar, and these are the 2-packs. We also have a 5-pack that we're selling. This is elk. We also have a line of grass-fed beef. This is what we call our salami, and these are all selling very nicely across the country. We are packaging all these products that are here on the table with the VarioVac Optimus machine that we have received through Reiser.
Packaging in the scope of food safety is very vital to our business. I think this is the last barrier that can protect our food material against any food contamination from the environment, and of course it provides, or I can say it improves the shelf life of our product. We got very impressed with this product packaging, with the new packaging using VarioVac machine for our business. It's much easier to read the label information. It's making a more appealing appearance to the product, and definitely a higher quality rather than what we used to do for our former setting.
We have a VMAG stuffer from Reiser. We also have a VMAG delinker and a VarioVac thermoformer that we've purchased from them. Those are the main machines that we use in our production line here in the federal plant. The VMAG stuffer and hanging line is what we use to make our salamis and also our snack sticks. So it portions out a specified amount of meat, twists it, portions out the next one, twists it, and so on. The hanging line then carries it away, so it makes it real easy to put on a stick and hang on our smoke trucks. We also use the stuffer for our summer sausage, which we've got back here. And we've got different sizes as well. This is the smallest size we make. We have a 12-inch, 18-inch, and a 22-inch. We've found that it's a very versatile machine. Whatever we put into it, we can usually get out of it in the size, shape, and quantity that we want. For our snack sticks, they are in a continuous casing, so it's not cut as it's being processed. We wait until it's smoked and cured before we cut it apart. Our delinking machine helps us do that very quickly. In fact, we can do over 100 pieces per minute with the delinker. Then, our next addition is the thermoformer that we just installed here about a month and a half ago, and it has completely changed our packaging game. It's a lot faster, it's a lot more appealing of a package, the label is a lot easier to read, and it's also a better quality seal than our previous setup was. We used to have about a 5-week backlog of packaging, but that has been taken care of. Now we are able to package faster than we can process. One of the things that we've noticed with our new thermoformer is that there's a 70% cost savings in packaging, and we've also noticed that there's a savings in plastic as well. This is our old style of packaging. It's a pouch that we had to manually stuff, and as you can see, there's a lot more plastic involved in the old pouch than there is in the new one. This one's a lot easier to read, it's a lot cleaner. Flip it over, you can see the product a lot better in the new package. It's a lot easier to put our barcode on. Instead of printing it at the bottom there, we can print it wherever we want on the back side. And also, just simply the labor to stuff a package like this is way more than to put product in a pouch like this. We are very happy with our Reiser experience. For one, their financing plan is very good. It's a very flexible financing plan tailored to our specific needs. The maintenance on these machines is quite simple. When the techs first helped us set up the machines, they helped us create a service plan where we can do preventive maintenance every week. It's simple, and their service is excellent. If we have an issue, they will do all they can to get us up and running and keep us up and running. The other service that Reiser provides, which we were not aware of when we purchased these machines, is a food specialist that will come out and work with us on our recipes to help us resolved the issues that we were having. We've made use of this service several times and we're happy with that as well.
My name is Atwood Bryant and I am a sales representative for Reiser Canada. I've been working with Atwood Heritage now for about a year and a half. And as Eric mentioned, we have our food technology team, or as we call them at Reiser, our meatheads. This is a service that is at no charge to our customers, and it helps them create the products that they have in their vision, but also not just with our equipment. It will help them with other parts of their business, whether it may be fermenting or drying processes or recipe formulation and things like that. So that's something that Reiser and Roger Reiser likes to bring to the table as an added value to being a part of our team.
Here we are in our processing room in our plant here at Atwood. This is our Reiser VMAG stuffer as well as the hanging line. So when we want to fill the hopper, we take the meat, we place it in a buggy from the mixer, and then we put the buggy onto the built-in lift. It lifts the meat up and flips it into the hopper. From there, it's fed through the horn and into the casings. So this is the HMI of this VMAG stuffer. We can scroll through our different settings here, make any changes that we need to. Up here, we can adjust the recipe to select any recipe that we want. And we can also set the machine parameters. So if we want the first portion to be a little larger, we can set that. We can set our pause in between portions, how many twists we want it to do, how fast we want it to go, back suction, fun things like that. The machine will portion out the quantity of meat that we want in each pepperette, and then it gives it 2 twists in between each to create the individual pieces. As the pepperettes are fed from the end of the horn, they fall into the linking line and are carried away so that our staff can pick them up and place them on the trucks. So here we are in the plant with our new Reiser VarioVac Optimus. We are going to be making 2-pack pouches today to start, and then we are going to be doing a die switch to change to our 5-packs. This is the HMI display that operates the machine. If we open up the recipes, you'll see we've got 10 recipes here, a few more on the next tab, and then we've got options to store up to 40 in total. On the home screen, we can see a few different things. This gives us the operational information for the VarioVac. You can select it and it will tell you our temperatures in the forming and sealing dies. It will also show any error codes. If, for example, we lift one of these shields, there's an error code that pops up there. So we can look at that, determine that it's this shield that is not in the right spot, and we can reset it. All right, so we are ready to begin filling a few pouches. Now, one of the selling features of this particular model is that we can change the dies in around 10 minutes. One of the things that we have opted for in purchasing was a quick die change, which speeds the process up considerably, as you will see. So after a quick die change, we've gone from a 2-pack like this to a 5-pack like this. It's as quick as that. You can just grab and pull. And there's your product.
The VMAG stuffer and the VarioVac thermoformer work together very well. Like I said, we had a tremendous backlog of product before we got the new packaging machine. Now that has taken care of itself, and we're looking at ways to increase capacity with the stuffer in order to utilize the full capacity of the thermoformer. Without one, the other one wouldn't be nearly as efficient. It's a perfect teaming of two machines.
We anticipate growth. We anticipate that we will be expanding in the future. And we also look forward to continuing our relationship with Reiser.
At Reiser, we take pride in our customers' products. It's not just about selling a piece of equipment. We sell more than just one or two lines of equipment. And to develop that relationship, for us to continue our success with our customer, we have to bring added value. And I pride myself on working with Atwood Heritage. I've actually changed my route to be able to pick up their products as I go around on my day-to-day business. And I look forward to seeing them in more and more stores as they continue to grow.